Now, it's no great secret that I hate the cables and fragile connectors that modern electronic devices use for battery recharging, but we're just stuck with cable clutter, right? What the heck? Seriously, guys, like next time, just find something on Shutterstock to represent lots of cables, huh? All right, yeah, that would have been fine. Anyway, thanks to modern technology, and by modern I mean demonstrated about a century ago by Nikola Tesla, but now finally becoming a commercial product, wireless power is here, and we are very close to saying goodbye to cables forever. But how does it work? I could just say magnets and leave you to infer the rest, but the actual science is much more interesting than that. Electricity and magnetism are actually much more closely related than many people realize. A current-carrying wire coil around an iron core is called an electromagnet because it uses alternating current electricity to generate a fluctuating magnetic field. Reversing the situation and applying a magnetic field whose polarity is constantly reversing to our wire coil will generate AC electricity. This is called electromagnetic induction and is the basis of the wireless power solutions that we find in consumer-grade devices like phones and electric toothbrushes. And what's great about it is that unlike microwave-based wireless power, it is safe to have next to your head while you sleep, or, in your mouth and stuff. Alright, so let's summarize the pros and cons. Advantage number one is a big one, and it's convenience. Put your device down on its pad when you go to bed, in a compatible dock in your car, or even on the table in your favorite coffee shop, and boom, it's charging. Sign me up. Advantage number two is no more worn out connectors. Micro USB can be as fragile and generally terrible as it wants, if I only have to use it once in a while to load a new ROM on my phone. Love it! But nothing is perfect, so drawback number one is that it's still not ubiquitous. It's still too expensive for many manufacturers to include with their devices, and most charging pads, however cool this might be, aren't built into anything yet and still need to sit there and be plugged into the wall. The good news is that aftermarket solutions aren't too bad. A rear cover for a Galaxy S5 costs $30 and a compatible pad on eBay is less than $20. Number two is inefficiency compared to wired charging. Your device will charge slower and heat up more. For me personally, this isn't a big deal. When I've got time, like when I'm sleeping, I can charge wirelessly, and when I'm in a hurry, I can plug in. Number three is that range is very limited right now. You pretty much put the two surfaces right next to each other, and orientation is picky with most devices, but solutions like using grooved surfaces or additional magnets to help with alignment have been used successfully to help with this, and next-gen solutions should help alleviate both of these issues a fair bit. Now, the last point here is something that I wasn't really sure how to classify in my list of pros and cons, and that's the speed at which this technology is developing. It's advantageous because it means amazing new solutions are coming, but it also ties into the biggest disadvantage yet, which is compatibility. Folks who remember beta versus VHS and HD DVD versus Blu-ray, y'all know what I'm talking about. There are two main competing standards today, and while they both rely on a power transmission pad and a compatible receiver either inside or attached to your device, they don't work with each other. Qi, backed by the Wireless Power Consortium, is by far the most popular amongst consumers right now, but PMA, the standard backed by the Power Matters Alliance, is likely to continue to gain support with corporate organizations and governments with their cloud-based controller software feature that allows these entities to better manage their wireless charging network. The Alliance for Wireless Power is yet another group, and their Resonance-branded Resonant Magnetic Coupling Wireless Charging Standard looks super exciting and promises to enable more convenient solutions by offering dramatically better range and multi-device charging while maintaining reasonable efficiency. They recently closed a standards consolidation deal with PMA though, so my point isn't which one you should invest in now in terms of buying a bunch of gear, but just that the standards war is just warming up with new developments coming hard and fast. At the end of the day though, whether you're a time child, a human, or an otter, hopefully the thing we can all agree on is that wireless charging rocks, and the future is going to be freaking awesome with wireless charging that can basically be in the same room as you and provide power to all your devices. Space age stuff, man. Speaking of space age stuff, Shutterstock isn't. It's actually really simple. You head over to Shutterstock.com where you can use their super powerful image search to browse their entire 35+ million image library for free. Pick the ones you want and pay a reasonable price to download them and use them with no royalties. Their a la carte service is great for individuals, and they have reasonably priced subscriptions for small organizations like mine, and they've even got enterprise plans that include more flexible usage rights, an unlimited number of users, and even research assistance. So whoever you are and whatever the scope of your project, whether it's a PowerPoint presentation for school or a professional newscast that you need like stock photos and footage for, if you want high quality media and the peace of mind of knowing that you've got the correct usage rights for the content you're using, Shutterstock is an option that we 100% recommend. Oh yeah, and you can also save 25% off your new account by using offer code TechQuickie414. Give it a try. I am easily saving my $8.50 per day in editing time, and I'm sure you'll be as happy with it as we are. Guys, thanks for watching this Tech Quickie. Like this video if you liked it, dislike it if you disliked it. Do leave a comment below. Let us know if you have any constructive criticism for me or the rest of the Fastest Possible team. If you have requests for future episodes, we do read the comments, so do please do that. Do check out our sponsor, all that good stuff. Thank you again for watching, and as always, don't forget to subscribe to Tech Quickie for more Fastest Possible episodes just like this one. Great job, Linus.